Welcome to the Autoheal transmission 40. Oh, but the neighbor. Welcome, welcome. But the neighbors, welcome the neighbors. I won't be here once the market gets quick, so fuck them. Welcome to the Autoheal transmission 46. If you're bilingual, that's Transmisión 46. If you want to say it in any other language that might not be English or Spanish, by all means, feel free to come up and say it. Ooh! By all means, I wrote some things down. I know I've been doing good to not write anything down, but today felt I had to write something down. And this is what I got down. Let me see. But, woo! Happy Wednesday. I didn't write that, by the way. This is off the dome, but happy Wednesday. And I hope you guys had a good day. All the girls and boys, all the cute girls out there in the cognosphere. Let me see. All right. As long as you remain in the trenches, your fate has already been sealed. You expect to take a one-way ticket to Valhalla when you actually have a round-trip ticket to Valnada. It's funny how an 8-letter word determines the one's happiness. Patience. You already got bored hearing me repeat that. Do you have it in you? Of course you do. We all do. But sometimes greed comes and visits and overstays their welcome. It seems like everyone's chasing all these green candles when you got the winning ticket, when all you needed was the tiny little token. One tiny token to change your life. What's up, AB? What's up, AB? My bad, I muted by accident. How we doing? AB. Damn, bro.
Oh shit! I was muted again.
How we doing?
We're doing good.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling sober. Need to fix this.
What's your vice of choice?
Tequila tonight.
Don Julio?
No, some cheap shit. Sauza.
Whatever gets the job done. Are you drinking because you're seeing the portfolio, or just cause
Where the
It's
Bronze
not-
Army has decided to put the bottle on tonight in honor of the South Koreans that got liquidated in their market.
Yeah. Shout out to those who lost money. I don't feel bad. Yeah. How much?
60% of them were under the age of 35.
35. I saw that.
Yeah. Using 2 to 3x leverage or something.
Yeah.
Which doesn't seem too crazy. I mean, they're just buying stocks and shit, but I never use leverage though, but
yeah, same. I'm too retarded to even learn.
yeah.
But if that's how some people want to approach this, then it really only leads one way. It's but it's sad that the world has gotten to this point where we have to be desperate and just try things that are not, most of us don't have any expertise, but everyone's just trying to rush to make a quick buck, rush to what do you think?
Leverage, I never use leverage again, but leverage on some big market cap stocks doesn't seem like I give them the credit, like, hey, it's not that bad, so I kind of sympathize with these young folks in Korea.
Do you really?
Yeah, I mean, they're just average people using 2 or 3x leverage on some multi-billion-dollar stonks. It's pretty innocent. and then the whole market dumped like 40% and shit. So damn.
Do you think that it was on purpose then? Like it was all planned?
Anything, I don't sure, I can't say, but
I think that these prediction markets are using are double dipping. So they you place a little order on your prediction. As soon as that order gets placed, that same information gets sold to the people that are holders of these things, and could sway it either way.
yes, and the goy gets farmed more.
Yes,
Hey, what's goy mean?
it's what's it mean to you?
God-fearing men that believe in Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior?
I'm not sure.
That's works for me.
Does anyone actually fear Jesus or God? Are people actually God fearing people?
If you're not, whoever you call God has a way of humbling your little ass. Tell you that
Oh,
much.
for sure, for sure. Humbling is I mean there's I've been humbled a lot of times in my life. I've also met karma a handful of times. Those are two that I never want to meet again. But yeah,
Did that
what happened?
did that Jimothy space rug, or was I really banned?
I have no idea of any Jimothy space.
Oh, you must have got banned. I don't know, bro. Like,
I started spamming the jumbotron with like Murad posts,
oh, that's hilarious, dude.
and they started like deleting them, and I just kept spamming them more, and then eventually,
Who was hosting that one?
Some fucking KOL, but him was up there like he was second in charge and shit, you know?
I didn't know he turned into like an absolute slut.
Yeah.
I think it was that P manifesting diva.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing her.
That's his dick.
I've been seeing her host that for a while.
Yeah. You know what's really funny, bro? It's like,
Yeah,
you know, I've watched all these fucking runners, all of them, every fucking one of them. And the idea that this one's
my good old friends are maxis, now they're little sluts.
well, it's just, here's the deal.
I listened to
dude.
user hype. I took those damn tickets out my bio.
No, it's like, bro, like,
Kills beat.
like, I'm gonna help all you wannabe KOLs if we got any anonymous listeners. But it's like, this is how it works, dude. It's just like Bitcoin maxis and all these guys, the dudes that bought Soul at fucking, $4. Like, you have to crush it first. Then people will listen to you. But there's this fucking idea that these dudes can just jump on the next fucking runner and
Yeah.
fucking act like a KOL. And it's like, bro, I remember when you were fucking pitching Jacha 3 fucking weeks ago. Like,
Yeah.
and now it's at a fucking 1.2 million market cap. So if I would have fucking listened to you a month ago, I'd be down fucking 95%, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's like, these fucking dudes don't even have enough time to switch their fucking names or their PFP or their little hat or bandana or whatever the fuck they wear before they jump to the next fucking coin. It's like, I mean, come on, man.
Oh yeah, Hoodish, what's going on?
Good morning, friends. Good morning, sane people with a brain in their head. For anyone who listened to that piece of shit space before, that's everything wrong with crypto. That's everything fucking wrong with the whole system. Like, if you hear it, they can't answer a question. And this fucking diatribe about absolute BS when they ask a direct question. And then they crash out when someone holds their feet to the fire. So the only way you even can have these conversations with these absolute dickheads is you have to meme them. And that's why I just went on there and just literally had a laugh, put on a disgusting accent, and talked absolute shit. And all I said, if we can get a clip of that, that'd be so funny.
Hey, that was a sexy accent, Hoodish. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I heard him come up. I said, that's my kind of people right there.
That's the sort of person you meet in a bar when you're playing pool, hey? But all I said was, what stops the next animal from falling over a tree, becoming disabled, and sending this thing to fucking zero? And no one can answer. And he tries, but he can't answer. And he has become the biggest fucking grift ever. It's so bad.
I think it just has to do with age, though. Like it really does. Like I would say, someone who, I mean, it varies, but like today's theme, it was just patience. I was really thinking about patience because before I even found SPX, I held XRP for 3 years. Back in 2022, I was inactive. I was buying as soon as I saw that it got off of exchanges, and then that's when I realized, oh well, governments don't or banks don't want you to buy it, so I had to find ways to buy it that wasn't on centralized exchanges. So all I did was, I guess that's where I held conviction and just worked and just bought, worked ECA, and just did that for about, I think, well, I didn't sell it until 2025 when the Orange Man took office, and then at that point I saw it run up, and it was 3 years later, and I just didn't really care. I wasn't really attached to it, and it's not gonna fucking replace Swift, or if it is, it's fucking slow as fuck. So then I took those. I took everything that I made and I put it in SPX, and I've never looked back. But it's patience. If you don't have patience to withstand anything, like it's only been a couple years with SPX, but I think the glory days are going to be between 6 and 9 years. I mean, it's funny that 6900, but like right now, everything is marinating. Everything, like, it really is a slow cook. And it's like, if we just have the patience to just like withstand the heat, withstand the weather, withstand the bullshit, withstand everyone chasing green candles, we're going to be so fucking good.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah, man, spot on.
yeah, like, dude, you hit something on the head, where you said it was kind of younger guys, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, the thing that we need is we need young maxis. The problem is most youngsters haven't gotten their fucking balls kicked in for a decade trying to be a pro trader, whether it's stocks
Yeah.
or and it's like, what I wish is one of these youngsters would fucking listen to the fucking, and I'm not even saying OGs and SPX, I'm talking about just OGs in life that are giving the game away. It's like, who's going to be the 22, 23-year-old SPX fucking maxi? Because when we hit $1 trillion market cap, maybe he's 30 years old, but I promise you he'll have a fucking audience of people that actually fucking listen to him.
I would say that's Nick. That Nick is one of them.
Yeah. I mean,
Nick is 24. Nick's 23, 24, right?
I feel like it doesn't take long to learn. Yeah, 24 juice. But it's like it doesn't take long to learn that trading isn't like a good. I mean, if you have a very, very addictive personality and trading becomes like very like addictive for you, kind of like gambling in a casino, then like I guess it will take you years, but it really depends on the person.
Yeah.
But I think the buy and hold strategy has always worked for me with the regular stock market. So once I saw that, I just really applied it to crypto. It's just that it's much more volatile, and most people get in at the top of their first cycle. So and you realize, oh shoot, I panic sold like a dumbass in 2022. Should just never invested into bullshit utility coins and just held ETH and never panic sold it. But
also too, I think it's harder for younger generations because if they don't lose a sizable amount, whether they're losing 1, 10, 100, maybe 1,000, that it's just water under the bridge. They need to lose something unforgiving that fucking sends a message. Like, all I could I've had many moments in my life where I've lost big, and like a fucking idiot, I didn't fucking, well, not an idiot, like a retard that I am, I fucking got back up and went back to work. And then I saw how I could work overtime, do as many hours as possible. My biggest loss to this day wasn't even in crypto, but it was in stocks. And that moment made me pivot into crypto and never look at a stock again. I fucking lost 14 grand, and I had 14 grand on AMC like a fucking idiot because I didn't do no fucking research. I just thought, oh, this shit's gonna fucking go to the moon. This shit's gonna go to Uranus. This shit's gonna go to Pluto. Fuck. That shit just fucking taught me the biggest fucking lesson ever, that I'm a fucking idiot. And I was looking. Yeah, it went to hell. But it went all the way up. I got fucking greedy. I could have sold when it was fucking up. When it was like 4 times that, or no, at its peak, I think it was maybe 80 grand. And like, I was fucking, oh, this shit's gonna go 100, let it go 100. And then fucking started chopping down for fucking months. And then I never sold until the end of last year. You know what I sold for? I'll find the fucking receipt of the sell order. But I think it was for $200. from 14,000 initial for 200 bucks. Yeah.
Bro.
Yes.
Hey, so
Bro,
95%
that's
drawdown.
Yeah.
That's not shit.
bro. You know what's
You
crazy?
owe-
I actually did do research on this one stock. I put like 100, 150, 200 in maybe, but it was like a biotech like penny stock, and I didn't think it would really work out. But it turns out they were lying about their like clinical trials, and they got like sued and like there's a whole lawsuit. And I was like, damn, bro.
So
It's just
yeah,
the stock market. Like there's some
so pretty much
scams out there.
that was my fucking I don't take it as a loss. I take it as tuition. That was my tuition fee to understand pain.
Yeah, you know, like this is how I see SPX, like for the youngsters and all these like new like, and I don't even fucking mean youngsters. We've seen other. I mean, it's just anyone pitching anything else, right?
Yeah.
It's like from what I've seen, it's just, bro, you only have one fucking reputation in the community you're in. Like, especially if you've doxed, right? You have one fucking reputation. And I've had this conversation with some other people that are in different communities behind the scenes. And they've asked me, like, oh, bro, like, why not, why not? Why not? Why not? And it's because I'm not going to put 1% of my fucking reputation on a fucking shitcoin. Like, I'm just not. Like, the fucking, the value in that is so fucking small, dude. It's ridiculous. And I just wish that people understood, like, this whole community. It's like we see everything on the timeline. And every time you do some fuck shit or you pitch some coin and that's down fucking 70%, it's like you lose credibility that people will never forget about. And you see it time and time again with these fucking even undoxed accounts and shit. It's just like I think SPX is the most credible community in crypto. So it's like I'm not like, and here's the thing, dude. I'm not saying I'll never try to catch a fucking runner. I'm not saying I don't gamble or bet. I'm not saying any of that. But the timeline is our purity. Like that shit shouldn't be in the SPX timeline for maxis. Like in my opinion, right? Do what you do, but it just our community loses credibility every time you have a magnet and a chart and you do shit like that.
Yeah. And then after I took that loss, I started researching crypto. I really went deep. And then I caught Doge. I was in Cardano, but all that shit didn't matter because I got rubbed again with Celsius, where I had put most of all the crypto that I at that time back in, was it 21?
Another one.
Another one, yeah, DJ Khaled, another one, and fucking I got rugged, and everyone got rugged. Probably not as bad as the people that were in Luna and stuff, but it took about 3 years to get anything back. I think it was in 2000, early 2025, that they probably paid out, and I only got about maybe 20% of what I was holding, and it wasn't. It was predominantly what was it? It was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, and then all they gave me back was probably less than 20% of ETH and Bitcoin. And then I took that ETH and I got the SPX. Any chance I've gotten from a sizable amount, I've always thrown in SPX. I feel like SPX is, because I'm not really planning on selling anytime soon. I'm here for the long run. I'm here to see what this turns into in like 5, 8, 10 years, and just I feel like it should always be approached. If you're going to DCA in, and then at some point when you're ready, you just slowly start DCAing out what you need. You don't have to destroy any chart because it doesn't fucking exist, but if you can't, and it all comes down to money management. If you can't manage $100, how the fuck are you going to handle 1,000? And if you can't handle 1,000, how are you going to handle 10,000? If you can't handle 10, how are you going to handle 100,000, and so on? If you don't learn the skills to be well and understand how your money is working, what are you doing? You're gonna once we finally see green candles that fucking go as high as anyone has seen, and then you sell, and then it's probably not going to take more than it's going to take probably a tenth of the time that it took you to get there to lose it all. And I don't think anyone wants that,
So
especially when
it's like that saying, man. It's like if you win $1 million, you got to learn to be a millionaire.
yeah.
It's going to be a lot of people like make mistakes on the way out as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I personally feel like my biggest goal at this point, if I could have a year's worth of rent paid off, that is such a stress over my head that if you have rent covered for a year or two, you have the freedom to relax and don't feel like you need to be just working and hustling just to make ends meet.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Yeah. Like it's not even like I'm not trying to buy no Lambo. I'm not trying to fucking buy a plane. Who gives a fuck about these things? I work with a lot of people that are well off and they're miserable. They're just stuck on computers 24/7, just making sure they make enough to pay all their bills. And they don't even get to enjoy the homes that they live in because they're just working 24/7. Like it's not really I don't think like sometimes we don't think about everything. And it's like the greed part is like what is just crazy. And like people are chasing fucking no ass raccoons and shit.
Yeah. You know what? It's like you hit even outside of crypto, right? Just like in life. Like when you get to be my age and you just kind of burn it out, right? It's like I'm 40 and I have all my friends, half of them are millionaires. They're all successful, And it's easy to sit there and be like, fuck, like why don't I have money or why, how come, this or that? But the thing that's so hard to get in the present form is the compounded interest that these fucking people have put in. Every year, work those 50 hours, been stressed, fucking gained weight, couldn't work out, didn't have fun, And at the end of the day, man, like, I'm just not convinced. I'm like you, dude. The happiest people I've ever met, bro. Like, I'll tell you what, I fucking hung out with a homeless community in San Diego one time, bro, for like a week. And I swear to fucking God, dude, they were some of the happiest fucking people I ever met in my whole life. I'll never forget that. You come home and you're around all these dudes that make all this money. And what are they doing? They come home, they bitch about their fucking boss for an hour. They're fucking, their girlfriend's fucking cheating on them, but they can't leave her because, they lose half their money. I mean, it's wild. Like money creates a whole nother set of issues that like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah. And then money, sometimes if you don't have a good understanding, it does become the root of all evil.
Yeah, and you know what the wildest thing did? And I know people have said this before. This wasn't an original thought. But think about this, dude. Tom Brady won 7 fucking Super Bowls, bro. Hundreds of millions of dollars, dude.
Yeah.
And
He was drafted 299.
bro, his wife, who was a Victoria's Secret model, left him for a fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor that fucking makes $30 an hour, but just like listen to her.
But I think she was well off before she even met him, though.
Oh, for sure. But
yeah. She comes from.
Yeah. No, the point is, if you're living right, you can be a fucking broke Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor, dude, and fucking get everything you could ever want.
With cauliflower ears and everything, you still get the girl. But I think we just need to have a little bit more patience. I feel like every year, we're at the end of July. Last year in August was a good time to be in SPX. Just the energy starts getting refreshed after its birthday. So I think good days are coming. And if it gets choppy, just take a little raft and you'll be fine. We're all swimming here. Lord Hype.
Boys.
Oh, here's Mr. The Bronze Army should disassemble itself.
So yeah, it's good days are coming. Patience. I know a lot of us might be underwater, but hey, right now you're pretty much getting 3-for-1 SPX. I don't think 3 years from now you'll be getting 3-for-1. And then at 3 years after that, you're gonna get fractions of that. Once it happens that now you're getting 1/10 of an SPX, well, that's crazy now. It's not the same.
I just honestly think, dude, that like we're past that, like the choppy talk and all that shit. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, I swear to God, guys, like I'm poor, I have no job. Like, I don't give a fuck because like y'all are my people. This is my group and my team. And dude, I don't fucking go run these spaces for 5 fucking years if that's what it takes. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't look at this as like crypto. Like, I really don't, you know? And it's just like, whatever, bro.
It's different. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, like I've been trying to like my mom went from DCing like bi-monthly to monthly to bi-weekly to now she's been like DCing weekly. And like I got her little cold storage, everything set. She's already retired, but she's still working, and it's just such a good feeling knowing that I feel good that her future is gonna be good. I really do feel good, and I think like everyone should try to get their parents, their brothers, their sisters, cousins, everyone. Just like the more that we do that, the right people are gonna be holding it.
Yeah. And I think you bring up a great point. You know, I think one of my critiques, if I have any, right, is we spend so much time bickering about shit that really doesn't matter, right? Like this, that, or the other. Oh, should we do this? Should we do that? It's like our main focus is just onboarding, man. And like you're right. It's fucking bro. It's. Have you talked to your literally everybody? Right? It's like, dude, do you have one friend? Like how many friends do you have that if you're like, bro, I'm telling you, fucking buy $100 worth of this shit. Like they're all going to say yes. And the great thing about SPX is once you get, it's like in sales. It's like once you get that first sale, it's easy to go back to that person and they'll buy from you again. And we have such a diverse community, and I'm not even talking about like as people. I'm talking about like, you know, we've got, you know, brilliant guys that write the 15 pagers. We've got, you know, Murad. We just have so many things that if you bite the apple, you will finish it. You just have to get these people to just bite apples. And it's a grassroots.
Say bite the apple?
It's like once you get them to bite the apple, they'll eat the whole thing. Because like once you get people to purchase once, buy it one time, and then just look into it, bro, it's a fucking rabbit hole.
This apple's pretty damn good, bro.
Oh, you eating an apple?
Yeah, it's a strawberry.
What? Hoodie, she got your head up?
Yeah, I sort of interrupt Snow White over there. But anyway, yeah.
Hey, give Murad his glasses back.
And these apples are sweet. These shinigami.
Damn, Death Note. Anyway, I just think it's important to have conversations with like early 20-year-olds and just talk to them about society. And I think they'll find it pretty quickly. I think that's the easiest thing you can do. That's your biggest opportunity, I find. They're the easiest people to like on board. They'll buy almost straight away and they'll DCA as well.
Exactly. I feel like because I've been hitting the gym now, and anytime I go to the gym, I'm just wearing some type of SPX merch. And I was thinking when I was on the treadmill, because there's there's like different lines behind me. I was like, fuck, we need a shirt that is like something just right in the back with a QR code. Just fucking check out SPX as big as fucking font as possible. Just so people see it and they're just gonna just see. Because I caught people looking at me, and he's like,
Sure, they weren't looking at your ass.
nah, well, sweaty ass.
Little dumplings.
Hey, Juice, speaking of that, I'm literally doing that exact thing right now. I'm wearing the hoodie that I got a fight. But if like I was on a treadmill or something and it said on the back of my shirt, hey Chad, keep lifting, but look at the DC or look at the SPX6900.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Just so because people are constantly looking at the front of your shirt, but then you're missing an opportunity if something's not in the back.
Thank God for these hoodies.
Yeah. Hey, Hoodish, do you think if we went to a guy like Hype, do you think we could get him to donate 20 hoodies to the Bronze Army for the game? Just because we're all the IRL guys anyway. What do you think?
I think the man's eating beans and rice, so I think it's tough enough.
Oh, dude, no, fuck that, dude. I've seen Hype give away 2 fucking girls for about $2K, dude. That means he can pump out about 20 fucking hoodies for the Bronze Army for about $400. Thanks, Hypey.
I think, yeah.
Each hoodie is like $40 or $50
Damn.
before, like, as costings. What's that?
Hey, I have a retarded idea, but this was supposed to be a drinking Bronze Army space, and I'm like 4 shots in. But here's my idea. So we're about to do this IRL stuff in Austin, and the game is to try and get youngsters involved, right?
Yeah.
And so my first question is like, fuck, like, what do youngsters care about? And the answer is always women, right? You can fucking beat around the bush, but like most 21-year-olds care about meeting girls. So it's like, What if we did like IRL, like SPX speed dating, where like I went out and I got 10 girls and 10 guys, and we just arranged coffee dates, like SPX coffee dates, like a IRL dating service within SPX.
I know one thing's for sure. Nenali just turned down his volume here and that.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, I mean the problem is if I don't run a service like that, I'm just gonna end up fucking having a fucking Austin haram, and I don't want that. I'd rather be the fucking relationship connector than the guy out there getting all the content.
I think we should talk about IRL meetups. We're gonna be doing the first LA chapter meetup. I'm gonna be meeting up with Aeon Bro on August 29th. I'm down. I've confirmed. We're gonna be doing some Korean barbecue. If anyone knows anyone in LA, hit your girl up, because it's gonna start with Korean barbecue, and then who knows what's the next thing. But the LA chapter is gonna kick off on August. But we should do, like, if anyone goes to any like sporting event or just anything live, because that's how I found out about SPX, believe it or not, at a Laker game. Because there was an A on there who had check out SPX like on his notes, but all black, and just said buy SPX
Yeah, that was
6900. Yeah. What is it? Why am I?
back. I'll send you his account.
Oh yeah. It was him, yeah. And I talked about it multiple times, and I didn't see when he was doing it, but I was not sitting too far out, and like that's when I saw it, and like I just right perfect timing at the right time, and just like it was a sign from the angels above.
You know what's
I
funny?
did it at I did that same thing at the AFL. Like
Yeah.
I went to Carlton Hawthorn. There was 81,000 there. And
Yeah.
I had the same thing on my phone, but no one to record it for me.
But
That would be pretty cool.
That's I think the reason, because I'm looking at this thing and it has over 150,000 views,
Yeah,
and
it went
I think not
viral.
only it went viral, but not only because he put hashtag SPX, but I think because he maybe used the word LeBron, and then whenever people type in LeBron, it's going to come out in there. So
Brilliant. It was brilliant.
if we do more stuff, oh, and he also tagged LeBron too. Now that I'm looking at, so, but now LeBron's in Philly, so Saucy, if you ever get down to that stadium or arena, we expect you to put that on your head. Put the phone on the head. Put the phone on.
Man, just an idea since you're doing the LA thing, like,
Yeah.
and I know this seems like a simple idea, but in my head, I don't think we get around this in the long term, and I think it'd be a very like low barrier. Is so like in Austin, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out when the fall kickball leagues are for the city of Austin. And basically what I think we should do is you can go up to random fucking people in any city and say, "Hey, do you live here?" "Yeah, I live here." "Cool. Hey, I have a kickball team and I need another player. Will you come over and play kickball with us?" Right? And I think there's enough single people in every city, guys and girls, that they'd be like, "Yeah, sure, fuck yeah." And when they show up, it's SPX uniforms, and we're getting content, because that's something that we can model and scale in every IRL city that exists in America. It could be kickball, softball.
So we're gonna have kickball and volleyball courts, like kickball fields and volleyball courts, like on the ranch, right?
Oh, I mean, we're gonna fucking.
Like, we have to
we're
have
gonna-
beach volleyball for sure.
like the thing is this is what, and again, I've only been thinking of Austin, but the thing is, if I have 12 people with SPX jerseys in a kickball league, first off, there's fucking literally 20 fucking kickball teams in every city, right? And it's a great conversation starter. Like, who the fuck are you guys? What's SPX, right? And when you go to all these cities, it's like, who has the expendable money? Who is looking for a community? Who's looking for people to go out and do shit? And it's we could fill that void. It wouldn't be that difficult. It really wouldn't.
Yeah, I know how you were talking about getting younger people involved, but I feel like there's an age where people something turns on where you like get close to 30, where you kind of feel like, fuck, Like I gotta make a switch, and I think that really doesn't happen till like 27, 28.
Yeah.
So like I feel like we might be better off getting those people that are close to like, oh, I'm trying to make a big jump, trying to make a shift where for the better, because it's harder to get people that are in their 20s and they just wanna party, have a good time.
And you're right. And I still believe that the real money is going to come from Gen X, the millennials, right? Like I still believe that. But again, perception is reality. And so for my Austin groups, like I've already thought about trying to get a University of Texas crypto group together, right? But I think what the key is, maybe we sponsor a fucking fraternity and we give them fucking 2 kegs a month on SPX. It would cost us fucking $150 fucking dollars. And then we could have a whole fucking fraternity at the University of Texas bull posting and doing whatever the fuck they do for SPX, right? Like, I think these groups are going to be.
Can you sponsor my old fraternity?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, bro, like, because, at the end.
They would love free kegs.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, dude, what if we go to fucking the rushes in the fall and say, hey, fraternity, like that's gonna be at every football game this year, every volleyball game, every softball game, every event. Like, yeah, let us buy you fucking couple kegs every month. Shoot some content and tag SPX. Like, that's way more fucking efficient than trying to buy a $10,000 billboard that doesn't do shit. We could buy a frat for, fucking $3,000 a semester in beer.
Yeah.
And they'd just be shilling on for us for free.
Fuck yeah.
It'd be like our little bag workers.
Fuck yeah. And then, hey,
once
once a month, I go fucking pound.
All right, guys, it's alumni weekend. Let's go.
No, I mean we're definitely gonna have to get creative. Because if I keep thinking like if I'm gonna give one of my girls away, someone needs to put in some type of work that is not like how Chang did it, where like he's doing videos and stuff. Because I feel like the next wave of Aeons are gonna give something else that might not be video related, or it's gonna be something else that might be like on the ground.
Bro, 100%. Like, imagine if we had 50 fucking wild college kids saying that the system is fucked and we're choosing this. It's like the thing is all you got to do with youngsters, right? And it hasn't changed. You just got to light the fire. Like, remember this. It was like when I was fucking 23. Like, bro, you go to every anti-fucking tradfi, every anti-government, all that. Because the youngest people in every society are the ones that are getting fucked the hardest. And so, yeah, dude, we fucking swoop in. And yeah, like the power of quote unquote kids, 21-year-olds, 19-year-olds having fucking fun and the ability for them to go viral, whether it's a fraternity or or a sorority, right? That's the other thing. Fuck a frat. Like, shit, we'll fucking send cases of wine to a fucking sorority at the University of Texas. Like, that's fucking marketing. Because these kids will take off in directions that, like, we don't know because we're fucking old. Like give them the opportunity to do whatever they want to do. And just know that, like, yeah, we fucking helped them out doing A, B, or C for them. No hype, you're not allowed to go with my fucking SPX Bronze Army represented sorority party in Austin, Texas. Don't even ask.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Nika who's been doing all the IRL chilling and like takeover at where he's by. It's like we need more of that. We definitely so shout out for that. Um, I think we should shoot for like 25 and older because I feel like they're the ones that have maybe they've already partied enough where it's out of their system. Because
It's not, it's like this, bro. It's like, yeah, like I agree. Again, I think 90 to 95% of our money in SPX is going to come from those demographics. But the thing is having 18 to 22-year-olds that are in the party culture, right? They have the ability to spread a fire that we don't.
Or
It's like I could go out to every rave in America, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to convince youngsters of shit.
no.
Like what happens when the University of Texas, we find a frat? It's probably a frat, right? We find a frat, we donate however many kegs a fucking month, right? What happens when every other fucking university across the country finds out that the SPX Bronze Army is fucking throwing free kegs out to people that will create content for us? Like we could literally scorch the earth with TikTok, X, all that fucking shit. And
Is the content shit? That's what you gotta ask yourself.
I mean, like
It's fucking suck.
but here's the thing.
Frat bro being like, "Yo, what's up?
Sure, but
SPX, bro." Like, and that's not the vibe.
So maybe we should focus on local businesses and like just see, hey, let's put in a fucking a one by like a foot by a foot giant SPX sticker on their business and say they accept SPX and just set them up and just like as simple as that. Then teach those people about like local liquors.
yeah, no, I agree 100%. No, I think we should do that too, right?
Yeah.
But it's like here's the deal too, hype. Like in my opinion, like you set the art. Like I'm not trying to attract fucking artists. I could give a fuck. Like I don't imagine some frat bro is gonna go, oh, I don't like this art style. Let me try to create my own, you know? But at some point, because obviously since I've been here, we haven't been able to agree on art. Like I've never seen a new guy in a year and a half that I've been here come into the community and people be like, you know what, bro, you're a fucking dope artist. Let me take you under my wing. Like I haven't seen that. And so it's like, I don't think this is about art. I think it's about like virality. Like I think like the thing that we crush is we have the best buying proposition of any quote unquote meme coin ever. I think we're coded to exist forever, but I don't think we're coded to have fun. And fun is what makes things go viral. So it's how do we have fun? How do we convince other people to join because we're having fun? That's what I think.
We need to start. I mean, if that's the way you thinking about, we have to start approaching a way to do like not live events, but live competitions. I mean, I just thought of fucking we do like a bowling night, and fucking whoever wins fucking gets some SPX. Everyone is gonna fucking try to get SPX, even if like people just love winning shit. People are competitive when it comes to that. Like I'm thinking that like I'm gonna, if not next this week or the following week or in the next couple weeks, I'm just gonna go out, play a round of golf and film it, do a live stream and just say, if I fucking do good, great, bad, or fucking horrible, you'll get SPX. But you have to claim the hole and you say what I'm gonna get. If I get it, cool, I give you some SPX. If you don't, you still get some SPX if you're right or wrong. Like if a birdie, bogey, triple bogey, whatever it is, like we gotta like I think the thing where we're at right now, everything is kidified. No one wants to fucking grow up because everyone wants to be fucking a kid. Everyone wants to remain.
Maybe pause on that sentence.
Hold on. No, wait, hold on.
Hey,
No one.
don't say that.
Okay.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that, chat.
You can.
Hey, if we get too many 12-year-olds on here,
No, not like that. I don't even.
It might be too late if Nanolith is here.
What?
You're lucky Nanolith's not here.
What I mean that like no one wants to grow up because if you fucking grow up, what are you really looking forward to? The world's fucking falling apart. Like that's what I meant by it. Like people are like, man, fuck you, hype.
you know what I think it is, bro.
I hate you, bro. I fucking hate you.
fucking hype, dude. Hey, all right. This is what I think. I think it's very easy in SPX, right? Like hype, and obviously hype. You're literally one of my top 5 Aeons, right? But it's like hype really cares. He really cares about art.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
like,
top 3 for him now.
But that's his lane, and he really cares about it, right? But the thing is if SPX is going to flip the stock market or really make a massive social push, is our flywheel is massive, and our flywheels don't really interconnect in the future. it's like, again, there's the art flywheel, but there's also going to be so many other things that like don't give a fuck what the SPX sticker looks like, because I have a kickball league game at 7 p.m. and I'm going to show up, right? Like there's a lot of people out there that care more about the idea than anything else that a flywheel spoke provides.
Yeah. Bronze.
What's up, Nika?
I just thought I might chime in on this subject about the art and virality thing. I honestly believe, my opinion is that we should find the intersection between art and virality. An example of what I mean by this is, if you all remember recently, that couple that climbed up on top of the Empire State Building or whatever and flew the flag about love. That's kind of what I mean. It's like a meme, but also it's art.
Hype, I'll buy the flag. You climb the tower, bro. We'll meet in the middle.
I think we should because where I live, every time I'm on the highway, I just see a bunch of people on the overpass about always something related to Trump or Epstein. Fuck those people. We need to put something with SPX. Good, like study SPX. Check out SPX. Whatever it is, like I'll use some bed sheets and spray paint them. Like, but I don't want to look like choppy and shit. I think it should look better than that, than just spray painting some bed sheets. But we should think of like doing like highway overpasses.
Yeah. And I think here's the thing, man. Like, I think the thing that we underestimate, because again, it's like I want to really do this IRL stuff. But the great thing about the internet is like, it's all perception. We don't have to sit out there with 40 fucking people for fucking 3 days, right? We need to fucking sit out there with 10 people in a banner for 20 minutes and shoot all the content we could imagine and make it go viral. Like, I think it's simple. It's just like, I just think we have to hit this from every fucking angle. And it's like we're so diversified as to what angles we could possibly hit that we just have to start doing that. And if it fails, it fails, and we cut that shit off. But I just don't see the harm in trying to experiment.
I don't think there's any wrong way to go about it. Just we gotta just be active. If we're on the street, I'm always like, if I'm not working, I always have some sort of SPX merch. I would have had a different shirt if Hype actually sent the correct one the first time or the second time. Then I would have had a. He sent me the smallest medium ever. So like fuck.
Hype was like after I sent that first return, he's like, fuck it, I'll take the 2-star rating, you fucking asshole.
Yeah. So I got the same shirt twice, just one larger than the other.
I like triple checked as well. When I was like, it's this shirt, right?
Those you gotta get those glasses, prescribed again, bro.
Hype, I got a question for your big brain. So remember yesterday when you were like, yo, like when's the Bronze Army end? Like what's the end goal, right? Like the question is,
My exact words, but sure.
but I mean, you could re-quote me if you want, right? But my question is like, and this is going to be with a lot of things. This could be with the SPX Crochet Club, right? Like, what is your endpoint for it? You know what I mean? Like if we're having fun, we're attracting normies, and we're hanging out and we're loyal to SPX, right? Like in your grand plan, like what does that look like? Assuming we don't go anywhere.
What do you mean?
Well, again, like
related to Bronze Army or just in general?
Well, like in your mind, if you in your mind, because in my mind, this is what I believe. I believe that we basically act as a filter, right? Like that's really what I believe is we act as a filter. And I think as liquidity pours in, I think that we actually have the normie friendly content, right? And so like I don't like, to be honest, I think as SPX grows, I think we'll get bigger and bigger, right? So in your game, right, how does it end or what does it look like? Because you asked me that yesterday and I'm like, well, I have no fucking idea. You know what I mean? There is no quote unquote master plan. But since it exists and it's not going to go anywhere, like what does that look like for you as we scale?
You mean the ticker is Bitcoin, right?
Shut up, Frothless, motherfucker.
Yeah, I bought Bitcoin in 13. I just don't think that I don't think it's a profitable play in 2026.
It's Mark Wahlberg. Kick him off the stage, Juice. Kick off Mark Wahlberg. He's trolling.
Let the trolls troll. Let the trolls troll.
Bro, Wahlberg hated me for like 6 months and tried to tell everyone that I thought SPX was shit until I said I did math. And then he was like, hey, you know what, dude? You're not that bad, bro.
He's not as bad as his brother Donnie Wahlberg.
We should bring your chugging videos again. How about
Bro, I fucking am looking at the sickest double rainbow ever. I'm gonna drop out, dude, and I'm gonna put a picture of this. You're not gonna believe it.
Hoodish says no, but I'd say like double.
Hey, fucking faithless. You let me know when Ticker Bitcoin's got a dude that can chug a pint faster than me, and maybe y'all quit going down.
Well, I'm just here because I want you all to know that Murad's gonna sell tomorrow.
All right, bro. Let me take a picture of this double rainbow.
SPX back tomorrow.
That's good.
That's the message.
Good. Amazing. I think it's good that he's like slowly trying to like get out of the spotlight. I know he's trying to do it quicker than, but so his voice becomes as small, not as big as it is now. But that's smart. I feel like there has to be, we have to get this next phase of it not being Murad's coin. And I've never really seen it at that. Like I know the token 49 came out, but like this goes beyond that. I know that was like the glue, but this is bigger than that. And I think like the next people coming in, I don't think it's going to be because they saw the token 2049 or whichever. Yes, Hoodish.
Yeah, I was listening before to like what Ank's saying about like putting a keg on for, groups and such. But I think we're just trying to force ideas at this point. Like, don't need to do any of that shit. I think we're in the don't fuck up stage. Like, just chill.
Yeah.
Everyone keep fucking up. Don't force things. If it's not going to go viral, don't do it. Like, don't just do shit for the sake of it, because then you get down like a watered down product, and it looks like yuck, and it has nothing to do with what we're trying to do. So yeah, I just think don't fuck up. That's where we're at.
I agree.
Nice.
But Hype, you need to finish those posters that we could wheat paste.
Bro, I'm serious. Murad's gonna sell the fucking tokens tomorrow.
Shut up, Mark Wahlberg. Shut up! Yeah, everything's done. I'm just chilling on it still.
Oh, send the JPEG. Send it. Yeah, come on, bro. Let's. I'm down to go around here if I need to.
Sick.
Come on.
And Nika, your Aeon looks sick, man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I am just happy that I did not get priced out of this experience.
Oh man, I think heaps of us are stoked you got one. So
Yeah, congrats, man. Looks good on you.
Thank you.
Hey, Nika, I want your comedy series back, bro. You were fucking hilarious, dude. Start SPX comedy and start doing minute-long bangers.
I have been thinking about making more videos again. I've just been putting a lot of my energy into this IRL campaign, so it's been hard to split my focus between that and all the other things I have going on right now in life. But I do plan on getting back into it soon.
I feel that. Here's another idea we were thinking about in Austin is, first off, I want Jordan Riz to create a pair of SPX overalls. So I can wear overalls with no t-shirt underneath and a cowboy hat, right? But what we're going to do is in Austin, we're going to show up to the Kill Tony bar, and every fucking night we'll just have SPX entries until we get called. And so basically the plan is we sit up at that fucking bar until Kill Tony calls us, and we do our probably bomb a minute of comedy, but we pitch SPX6900 to Kill Tony's audience.
Has it maybe crossed your mind of embarrassing and humiliating SPX and then losing Riz, like losing aura because you fuck up and you make us look terrible.
You know what the thing is? You know what the thing is, bro? This is the difference. And like, honestly, if you're listening and you're not in the Bronze Army, I want you to know what the difference is. See, the Bronze Army only visions success. We don't know what failure is, therefore failure doesn't fucking exist. And even if I go up on stage and I bomb and I'm the worst Kill Tony fucking guy ever, that means I get fucking 50 million views on YouTube with SPX fucking overalls on. It's a win-win, boys.
So it's the top of the
Yeah, I
hour.
like the idea.
It's the top of the hour. Now we have commercials. This first commercial is by Polly. So here's the next 48 seconds. Control to Cognisphere. I am Control, operator of the SPX content network. My responsibility is simple: observe, document, broadcast. I don't create the signal. I monitor it. I report it. This network exists to document the builders, the creators, the workers, the artists, the people who continue when continuing isn't popular. You won't hear from me often, but when this channel opens, it's because something deserves your attention. Whether it's a creator worth knowing, a moment worth remembering, or a signal worth following, I'll be here, monitoring, documenting. Broadcasting until the next transmission. Continue building. Control apps. And here's your market update on the hour of every hour. Who gives a fuck? All right, let's get back to it.
Oh my God. Hi, can I ask you a question? How does it feel now that the Bronze Army has a broadcasting company, dude? Our evaluation just went up, dude. Now it's fucking gonna cost you 20 to 25 girls, depending on what the market is. I haven't pulled up OpenSea Day.
Bro, the Bronze Army even has a drink of choice.
Bro, I'm drinking
I'm
the
just very
fucking
fond
drink.
of.
Who do you think fucking made that the fucking drink, dude? Fireball's gonna owe me a fucking $1 million by the time we get to $1 trillion market cap.
Your liver's gonna be crystallized.
Yo, I'm gonna be drinking on that bronze juice soon, bro. I'm gonna be drinking some Fireball tomorrow.
Bro, I was joking. I was joking with the Bronze Army in our exclusive private chat, which you could join if you join the Bronze Army. But what's
up, Barbaris?
Bro, I'm in this mountain town. Sorry, Bronzies, I'm saying it again. I'm in this little mountain town, and you know Doc Holliday, right? He shot a guy outside this fucking bar, which is like my new homestead. But the problem is, I hooked up with a chick that weighed about fucking 340 pounds fucking 2 weeks ago. And so now I'm just drinking Fireball so I have the courage to show myself in front of this fucking town again, hoping I don't run into her. Hype, I know you've never had problems like that, but the shit's real, bro. All right?
Barbarous, hello.
Howdy there.
Hey, bud.
How we doing?
Doing pretty all right.
Amazing. How's the market treating you?
Honestly, I'm fucking crushing it out here.
Nice. Yeah, me too. I lost no money today.
On the past week here, I ended up making a couple $1,000s, and it's largely been vibe trading there. And you know, I'm Well, allow me an opportunity to double check my notes on this here, because the matter is such that you know, tech for markets is likely going to keep getting crushed. And honestly, I'm really a big fan of the overall broadening that's going on. Indices as a whole are likely going to keep looking ugly in the near term, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be short lived, with one big caveat. Semiconductors and AI are literally a shit stain on the underwear of the market. And if CAPEX, capital expenditure, doesn't end up producing results over the next couple of quarters, the NASDAQ is liable to be in for oodles of pain.
Let's go.
Personally, I'm keeping an eye on Tesla and SpaceX, and for that matter, any Elon-based shenanigans, because I feel as though that's going to be the canary in the coal mine for the current market correction that we are going through. I'm eyeballing them both closely, anticipating some form of PR specifically for SpaceX, mostly because those employees are looking to get paid after all. Also, I'm not crazy about what ended up happening with the Microsoft earnings here tonight, because Microsoft is literally a big ass pile of shit.
Barbarous, what don't you like about Microsoft?
I've been a Microsoft utilizer for years. I'm an old millennial there. You know what? I used to be a huge fan of Apple back in the day. You know, I didn't really appreciate them when they ended up going into OS X and going further there. But as far as a operating system is concerned for computers and whatnot, and for that matter, all the products that they end up supplying the market with there, mostly for communication and whatnot there, it's all data mining. And, forgive the lack of blue check mark and all that there. You know, it's all a matter of being able to monetize users, and there's a huge part of me that just is against that.
Great take, Barbarous. I felt a little offended because I lost my blue check mark because I'm unemployed. And so my fucking debit card has denied my check mark for like 3 weeks now, but I hope I don't lose credibility in the cognosphere.
Just wait till November. You'll get 40% off on Black Friday.
Fuck yeah, that's a great idea.
Wait, they do that?
Yes, they do.
Yes, sir.
Every Black Friday is probably the best time to get anything, because you'll find deals from 40, 60%. But you have to do it on your computer, because or one or the other, because on either the phone or the computer, they show you different pricing. So one of them will show you a cheaper pricing.
I guess it's
Hey, Barbarous, I got a question for Barbarous. If you guys don't
before you
mind.
do that. Check DM.
Lay it on me, bud.
Yeah, so my question is, like, my theory is that, this whole chip talk, and I'm not technical, right? But the whole chip talk and all these chip companies that are just doing A, B, C, and D, right? Like, I can't help but feel like there's a certain degree, right? It's like, how do I say this? It's like if you're throwing a cast net out there, right, and you're trying to catch fish, and we're talking like AI right now, right? Because we already know with the flock cams, they can identify a dent on your car and trace you to fucking, a U.S. city 500 miles away. Like, we already know what they can do, right? Like, at what point does it become a diminishing return for these companies? Right? Like, at what point do they say, all right, like, whatever problem we were trying to solve, whether it was crime, whether it was fraudulent detection, right? At some point, AI has reached the max for what the quote unquote people in charge want, right? Does that make sense? And I can't help but feel like all this shit, bro, all of it. Like, I think we're being lied to. And we know all these companies, they can write reports, they can fuck the system. Remember, Bernie Madoff never made a trade, ever, not one. And it's like, dude, I think it's too much. Like, I think that we have blown this balloon up so much that I don't think there's that much fucking runway left. I just don't, you know? Like what's happened in AI in the last 6 months that's gonna, you know, blow somebody's mind in the next 6 months. Like, I don't know. It just, all this feels fake. It feels like we're living in a pump. And I just can't get on board with any of this shit because I don't know. Like, how much runway do they really have?
If I can end up speaking to that there, technology and NASDAQ wise there, they're in a really rough space. Broadly speaking, I'm very happy with the broadening that is happening with the market here, and you'll end up seeing that most specifically with the Dow as well as the Russell 2000. Shit's fire right now. And I'm sorry, I'm seeing a hand up here. I'll go ahead and cut the mic here.
I don't see anyone's hand up. Whose hands up? Unless it's frozen on mine then.
Oh, I don't see it.
It's on Hoodish.
Always has his hand up.
Nah, I don't. I think it's glitching.
I think Chang, you were saying something.
No, I was saying I don't see any hands.
Oh, okay. You're saying barbers.
So this market here right now is actually rife with opportunity. Both to the downside as well as the upside, but it kind of depends on where you are allocating your whatever it is that you're throwing at it there. Tech is getting crushed. Semiconductors are getting crushed, and there are really, really nasty price targets. If you end up looking at SOXX for the semiconductor ETF there, we're due for anywhere between another 20% to, and this is going to sound fucking crazy, and I can absolutely be panned for this here, upwards of 60% drawdown on what's going on in those spaces there. As a gamer, I'm 100% about that because I want a new graphics card, and fuck those fools with the data centers there. Forgive me after that there.
No, I'm with you.
I just think like the graphics card situation is like very similar to what happened to crypto mining, where it was super inflated because of crypto mining, and then everybody would realize that it's useless to have a graphic card now. Now that they're making NPUs and TPUs specified for AI, and it's going to run way better, and all these people who were scavenging AI to run their local LLMs will start selling them because like literally NPUs would be half the price and double the performance, and it will like balance out later in like 2 to 3 years. I don't know. Just feels like it.
And I really appreciate that insight on that there. And that's a very, very long time frame that we're looking at here. And as I'm sure that all of you guys are aware of here, the pendulum swings hard in one direction and then it ends up swinging hard in the opposite direction there. We are at the precipice of it swinging hard in the opposite direction. And when it comes to semiconductors and AI in particular, we're starting to see, I'm certain that you guys have seen it on YouTube and all that sort of shit there, a pushback when it comes to data centers as well as the AI rollout here. And, there's a lot of logical arguments that can be made in both sides of that there. I'm on the opposite side of it in the sense that I'm concerned about ecological concerns for it there. Think of the birds that are probably CIA robots. Think of the water that's utilized on that. And more close to home, think about the energy utilization that is going on for those, especially in peak hours for all of our energy bills there. There's going to be an extraordinary amount of pushback on that here politically in the not too distant future.
I kind of wanted to go back to what Barbarous was talking about earlier. So you mentioned Microsoft data mining their users. I definitely agree with you. It's highly unethical to treat people basically like like a consumable product. And I think that really kind of taps into the ethos of SPX in a way, because it's very much anti 500, anti stock market, anti addiction engineering. Um, I wanted to get back to what you were talking about, though, in terms of capital rotation out of some of this mega cap tech into indices like the Russell 2000 in particular. So that, for anyone who's not familiar, is an index of 2,000 much smaller cap stocks, which are typically correlated with risk assets. And in a way, SPX is a risk asset. So I'm wondering, do you see a capital rotation coming into small cap stocks and into crypto and meme coins like SPX in particular? And do you think something like that is imminent?
Real talk here. The answer is regrettably no when it comes to crypto. And a lot of that has to do with just people being burned in the most recent downturn that we have. If you end up looking at the crypto rainbow, we're outside of it, and a lot of people are pessimistic when it comes to crypto assets, and I totally get it. You know, I have a very unpopular opinion, and again, forgive the lack of blue check mark here. I'm I'm of a position that it's largely robbing Peter to pay Paul, and I'm much more inclined personally to end up taking the battle to the markets themselves. When we're in crypto, especially when it comes to tokens, all we're doing is robbing from each other, and the goal is to end up robbing from those that are in power, and especially those that are misusing that power. We really want to end up employing a literal Robin Hood mentality. Not necessarily using Robin Hood. I'm certainly not advocating for that, right? But making sure that we end up identifying opportunities that are available in the broader market outside of crypto. And there's a lot of them. There's a great deal of value stocks that are presently available out there right now that have themselves dividends that end up posting anywhere between 5 to 8% in this market here. You look in the S&P 500, there's a shit ton of them. Invest in those, because a lot of those companies, they're cornerstones of the American economy. You know, they're the snack foods that you end up having. They're the sodas that you end up drinking. They're the services that you end up having. They're the utilities that end up supplying you power. Hit those fuckers up, and forgive my language there, for real. There's a great deal of opportunity out there, and it's not in tech right now. And again, I reiterate politically, when it comes to tech, there's a lot of problems, and it's important to take note of where those problems lie. Quick note, fuck Microsoft. Fuck them. Seriously, they're shit.
Yeah, Linux is better anyways.
I'm just gonna quickly break back in. I have no position on Microsoft. I just legit hate them.
How long?
Well, we're gonna fix
How
the
long?
stock market, so we don't like them either.
Yeah. Any other question, Maxie?
Barbarous, I know you mentioned Campbell's to me specifically in the past. What do you like specifically about the company? I know they have a really high dividend.
For Rizzles, there's a lot of really good consumer staple companies that have themselves a fantastic dividend available presently, and honestly, gravely undervalued in relation to the rest of the market. If you end up looking at PEs, if you end up looking at PSs, you'll end up seeing that there is significant value available. current things that I'm targeting here right now include Campbell's Soup Company. I'm also looking at General Mills. I'm also looking at fucking PP&L. It's an electric utility company there, as well as for God's sakes, I almost hate saying this here. Nike is looking like a goddamn snack right now.
Why Nike though?
Just eat it.
Yeah, just fucking do it.
What do you think about like all these rich people buying water stocks? Is it because of the AI data centers? Do you think it's like related to that?
I'm really sorry, I missed part of that there.
Oh, I was asking what you thought about like rich people buying water stocks, like water supply. The rights to like the water suppliers and their stocks.
Yo, fuck those dudes. Also, being a fellow that is a perennial resident of the Great Lakes there, fuck those dudes. Water supplies there, you know, I don't want to go deep into like conspiracy related sort of stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
But HARP is real, and water can end up going where we want it to go, and we're talking fresh water.
I want to go back to the Russell 2000 really quick. So, by advocating for that index, you're essentially advocating for a lot of companies that are not highly profitable. So they do tend to correlate with risk assets. So would you be bullish on GME, for example, in the short term if you're bullish on the 2000?
GME? Fuck yeah. To expound on that, I don't have a position on GME specifically right now. You know what I do have? I have myself some Red Kitten Crew available presently, and I'm not gonna go and end up shilling for this, that, or the other. But I will end up saying that GME specifically is in a very interesting position here right now, especially going into earnings here in early August, to, I don't know, surprise the market by a great deal. I have found that there's been a great deal of lack of information in relation to power packs, as well as a great deal that the executive management has been up to here. They're in a quiet period here right now. I would suspect that there's going to be a great deal of opportunity that will present itself in the not too distant future. Emphasis on not too distant.
So, Barbarous, I'm a holder of both RKC and SPX, as you can probably tell from my profile. What makes you bullish on RKC? And on the ETH side, if RKC performs, isn't it natural to assume that SPX, which is heavily shorted right now, but very strongly diamond-handed from a really loyal community, would perform well as well?
I swear to God, Crypto Maxi, if this is a double team by you and Barbarous, I'm gonna diddle the.
Is it? I fucking thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna break in. I'm gonna break in for a second here.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna break in for a second and say that this is not a double team in any way, shape, or form. Crypto Maxi is somebody that I have followed for a period of time, namely due to my interest in RKC, especially after the initial contract drop from Roaring Kitty. And, as an individual, I've really appreciated what Crypto Maxi has ended up putting out in the X sphere of things there.
Hey,
that said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just want an opinion too, because same thing. I bought into the RKC too. Guess what? I'm down 50 fucking %. So like we can talk about 1 and 1, right? But like,
oh yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not out here to attempt to shill for any one thing or another. That's not my business. And honest to goodness, I'm not out here trying to drive things for other people. If anything, I was attempting to end up sharing with you all other opportunities that are available in the market outside of crypto. I have myself a strong belief that crypto is, I'm sorry to end up suggesting after something that is so brutal. It's a matter of Saturn eating its own sun there. I'm not a person that wants to end up taking away from other individuals, retail traders that are in this market here, right? As far as RKC is concerned, I'm almost of a belief that that's going to be something that Keith Gill, the Roaring Kitty, ends up coming back to end up giving back to the community. I cannot say that with certainty. And seeing as how it was a quote unquote hack, I'm hesitant to throw the bag at it. You know what I mean? But I have a position in it. That said, there's a lot of fuckery that's going on in the market. There always has been, But when it comes to GameStop, GME, there's a lot of really positive news that has come out that the market has simply not priced in. I feel as though the pressure is rising.
But it's like to play devil's advocate, it's like every community on crypto says the same thing, right? Like at some point we have to differentiate what we're doing. Like all these little coins that have popped up, we have to recognize that, look, you know what I'm a fan of, to be honest, because I'm a maxi and I know we'll never get maxis. But it's like, bro, look at SPX like your fucking IRA. If you want to gamble, bro, put 20% away. But bro, the fucking raccoon with a broken back, it's gonna run out of legs. So at what point do we say if you want to gamble, go gamble. But we're a semi-safe haven, I think that's the new transition we need to make, because we're never going to make gamblers non-gamblers, myself included.
SPX as a movement is 100% on point. And the reason that I end up saying that is that the market is fucking crooked. You guys all know it. I know it, and everybody that ends up withdrawing from that and instead ends up socializing that commitment of dollars will end up having themselves a great deal of return on that there, provided other people fucking agree with that there. And that's the key. And I'm sorry to end up I don't, this isn't a pop of the bubble. This isn't a suggestion that crypto contracts are in any way, shape, or form negative. They are not. They certainly are not. But it is a community effort. And so long as more people end up following one crypto token or another, or in many senses, a cryptocurrency, including all the way up to Ethereum and Bitcoin there, provided there isn't prop contracts, and forgive the drop in tonation on that there, because that opens up the opportunity for people to end up shorting that. At the end of the day, it's a matter of people binding together to be able to end up showing proof. You get me on that?
Yeah, bro. Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah. I just,
good, no worries.
but you know what my real question is, right? Because it's I'm not a meme coin guy, but when you start believing everything's a meme coin, right? It's almost like, I believe there's these levels to these games, right? To where it's the goal is to obviously be a Series A investor, okay? And it's with all these tech coins, these name it, right? These utility coins. And the thing is at the end of the day, it's not what the coin ever did. It's the sales pitch it made to the general public. And if you bought into any of these sales pitches, which I did, like I bought into XRP like years ago. I bought into SUI when fucking Homeboy came out and said that was the next big thing, right? But eventually, all of these narratives fade. And for every failed coin, there's one more SPX holder that gets that joins the movement. And so it's like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just wish SPX was in its own category, because people try to devalue SPX because, oh, like it's not a utility token. But if you really look at charts, which I'm not saying I'm a chart expert, bro, it's all about the sales pitch. And our sales pitch will never end, because these fuckers that we're against will never stop trying to twist our fucking titty. And so, yeah, all I want for SPX is to be the anti whatever the fuck.
And you know what? I echo that sentiment. And what I guess I'm trying to end up saying here right now is that the individuals that are anti what we are about here as retail traders, I'm getting really close to the microphone, are weak. They don't have themselves the fucking money printer running here right now. There's a great deal of opportunity that is available to retail traders presently. And I fully encourage individuals to end up taking advantage of that there, because we have ourselves a unique opportunity presently to be able to capitalize on that there. And look for value, get after that value. And for the movements that you are a part of there, absolutely continue to contribute to them, because there's nobody standing in your way right now.
Yeah, and I want your thoughts on this, because what I believe is like, I believe this is going to take time. Like, I don't think we're on a shitcoin timeline, right? I think this is something that literally slow cooks for years. And so it's again, this is where I go back and forth, right? It's like, I understand there's these short-term plays. I understand that. But if I'm burying my mattress or my money under the mattress for a decade, I'm putting in SPX. And so it's like, how do we convince gamblers, right? It's like, how do you convince an American worker to max out his fucking IRA when he doesn't think he'll live to fucking 72, right? Like that's kind of what I question as we move forward, because I don't think this is a 1 month or a 6 month or a 2 year thing. I think this is something that continues to grab steam, but again, we're so focused on micro charts that I don't think it makes sense to some people. But yeah, I'm here looking at 10 years in the future.
Do you want to be the Cosby?
What I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
The Korean stock market. And to wit, that is a matter of removal, or in the case of that here presently, some percentage, and I think it's close to like, gosh, 8-9% of people being goddamn margin called on their positions in their markets here. You know what I think is fantastic, specifically about crypto and specifically about contracts for tokens, is that you don't ever have to worry about that, because it is a pool of money that individuals end up driving into there because they have a shared belief, they have a shared vision. And as more people end up joining into that there, that value ends up rising. The one thing that I have an issue with there, and this is because I'm a warrior when it comes to markets, is that I really want to end up taking it to the individuals that, have god dang more money than they deserve to have. We're talking the hundreds of millionaires. We're talking the billionaires. We're talking now the trillionaires that there are in the markets out here.
Yeah.
You know,
But
we all deserve our fair cut on that.
and you know what? And like this is the way I see it, right? Is like, you know, we have to make ourselves so fucking valuable. And here's the best example I've given. I've talked to people about this before, but it's like, could you imagine you lived in 1850, right? There's no fucking iPads, there's no music, there's none of that, right? Like if you were lucky, there was some fucking homeless guy stringing a banjo, right? And you got this ticket to go to the symphony, to one of Mozart's symphonies, right? And you get to walk in there and you heard the music and you were like, holy fucking shit. This is so much different than anything I've ever realized, right? Like, I believe that investors will fall into the same trap. Like, eventually you get your nuts clipped so many times that you say, you know what, dude, like, fuck this. Like, I'm just going to make the safe bet. And the problem is we live in this world where everyone's so short-sighted. And we've seen this. We've seen this with every fucking runner in crypto. And it'll never stop. It'll never stop. But what I believe is that the more they get their nuts cut off, for every 100 people that get their fucking balls whacked off trying to fucking trade, we're going to find one guy that goes, you know what, dude? This game's fucked. I'm just going to fucking go with these guys. And that's what we scale. Because we're never going to fucking convince fucking, these youngsters, bro. We're never going to convince them. Because they saw 100 guys in their timeline that bought fucking White Whale or they bought fucking, fuck Cash Cat and this fucking Gotcha and fucking the retarded fucking raccoon. We'll never convince them. But what we have to be is a safe haven for when they realize this game is fucked. Who can I trust? It has to be SPX.
You got to remember that is socialized finance. And there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that. And in fact, you know what? I'd say it's actually altruistic. That said, if we as a movement, retail traders out here, are going to make any headway, we have to battle at some point in time instead of cannibalizing our own.
Maxi, did you have something?
I think you need to invite him as speaker again.
I think he fell off. Let's see.
Just briefly, I'll iterate that for real. I have no connection with Maxi there. And honest to goodness, I just appreciate the memes. As anybody that was a part of the original GME run up and all that is concerned, I just appreciate the sweat equity. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you saying that, Barbarous. I do have a question for you. So I've been thinking more about how these liquidity pools work, and since they use these constant product functions where essentially you are creating this hyperbolic equation where price of, let's say, the meme coin relative to Solana or ETH can rise exponentially as the supply of that coin diminishes in the pool. You really want to have this strong culture of diamond handing so that tokens don't go back into the pool and you can create the exponential price move, which benefits everyone in the community. I was wondering, what are your thoughts in terms of culture to create that diamond handedness in a community? Would you advocate for maximalism and only promoting one coin? Or how would you handle multiple investments in multiple communities when you're trying to encourage the diamond handing of
of only one or two or a few tokens to maximally benefit those communities?
Oh, that's a tough question. So, I have a handful of dollars, and forgive me for blowing up the space, genuinely, because I am a RKC holder, not an SPX holder.
I hope you ate that red candle, bro.
Yo, that's totally fair.
But
Right.
we have a tradition here that if you come from the RKC community, you have to buy an SPX token, even if it's just one.
I think I can arrange that. But here's the deal, right? At the end of the day, and I do mean this emphatically, that is a matter of us battling against each other. And that's not where the war is to be waged. I don't think I can end up emphasizing that quite enough. The war is to be waged in the markets, not in crypto. As much as I can end up appreciating what crypto can end up affording people there, that's not where the opportunity is. And certainly not right now, and certainly not in the future. Because again, that's a matter of us taking away from each other, and instead of taking away from those that wish to exert influence, power, and money against us. You feel me?
Hey, Blaze here. I feel like advocating to have this fight in the markets is kind of like accepting to play the most rigged game that has ever existed, both with the entities that you choose to invest in, but then also the broader structure over that. And like, if you're going to invest in the stock market, like, what's to stop the company from printing more shares? That
You're
would be
totally not wrong. Forgive me for interrupting there. Shoot.
Sure.
You're totally not wrong on that there. The overall fundamental mechanics between stocks and crypto are very, very, very similar in the sense that, say, let's use SanDisk as an example, because that was a near parabolic run up. We had ourselves an RSI at 99 for value. If there's so much supply available of that particular stock, the value of it is going to exponentially increase. The term is actually much more appropriate to be called hyperbolic. If there is not enough supply to meet the demand, the price rises to meet the demand. The same thing happens in crypto, even more specifically when it ends up coming to crypto contracts for tokens. The sole exception ends up coming when there are short sellers available. When perp contracts, perpetual contracts, are available on specific crypto currencies, then you have the opportunity to squeeze the ever-loving goddamn shit out of those fucking excuse me, But when it comes to most crypto tokens and cryptocurrencies, that's simply not available. And as a result, it ends up being a battle between ourselves as opposed to those that are and forgive the lofty terminology for this here, the moneyed elite. The battle isn't in crypto here right now. It could be in the future. I don't think that it is right now. And you know what? I'd be perfectly content with finding that isn't the case in the immediacy. But I don't think I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I guess the way that I think I look at it, and I know a lot of Aeons look at it, is that, like, essentially, like, we're here trying to compete with the existing traditional finance system, and that basically means like making our own thing in a decentralized manner. And so all of the capital that we're investing into SPX, both financial capital and human capital, so energy and attention and effort, that's laying the foundation and building the infrastructure necessary to absorb more holders in the future and to basically create a ledger, if you will, of like human activity and behavior that's building towards something. And this is why I think the point that Unc was making was spot on in terms of differentiating in crypto. Like I think it's, you one could recognize that the goal of flipping the stock market, of changing the system, is a noble and bold goal. And if you look around, you'll see that like nothing else comes close to that. And that's kind of this mimetic glue that allows all of the community members to pour their energy in and have it stored and eventually focused at toppling the existing system and refusing to play the rigged and fucked game that is traditional finance. So, maybe it's a little bit less about maximizing the immediate value that you could get being a warrior, like in the markets. And I'm not saying that, like making fun of you or anything. I'm saying, like, we're choosing to be a warrior in a different way, which is like building when no one gives a fuck, and then all of that energy invested will magnify in return in the future when we flip the stock market. We're kind of
You may
retarded.
absolutely. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be talking over. Excuse me.
Oh no, I just said we're kind of retarded. That's all. Go for it, Relic.
The battle isn't here in cryptocurrency presently. The battle is in the markets. If I were to encourage my fellow regards that are out there, there's blood in the streets right now. You have a US Fed that is currently inactive in managing the markets here. The opportunity is there. If I were to suggest after anything, sadly, it isn't cryptocurrency or any crypto tokens that are available out there. What I would end up suggesting, again, suggestion, is that we end up rallying behind something that is available in the capital markets as it stands presently. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and many of which could end up being parabolic in the sense that all of us want. All 18 of us presently. The key to that is ensuring that we're able to end up rallying behind that specifically. Because in the same sense that you can end up having yourself hyperbolic returns when it comes to cryptocurrency, the same thing can end up happening with stocks. Again, I'm going to end up referencing back to SanDisk, which was some goddamn bullshit. And when we're able to rally behind something specifically, what we will be able to reap in return is going to be extraordinary. But the question is, what are we going to rally behind? Honestly, GameStop is kind of nice. AMC is kind of nice. BlackBerry is kind of nice. Nokia, actually, kind of nice. But What I end up doing doesn't matter. What everybody ends up doing does matter. I'm not out here to end up saying, hey, FOMO and did this, that, or the other. I ended up joining this space to end up getting a feel for where everybody else is at. And as far as wealth generation is concerned, cryptocurrency is sadly not the space here right now. It does not have the eyes. It does not have the energy behind it. It doesn't have the FOMO behind it. And I'm happy to hear suggestion. You know, I'm here with you guys. Truly, I am.
Yeah, I guess I would just say it's not like things magically happen. So for a crypto community, you know, that has a movement behind it to prosper and flourish, it's not just that we wait for the interest broadly to return to crypto and we were just chilling the entire time, you know, not building, not getting on shows or live streams or socializing or figuring out local networks or figuring out how to coordinate better or how to transmit certain kinds of memetics through targeted raids and stuff. Like if we weren't doing that, then SPX wouldn't be the one. Like it doesn't just like turn on and happen. It's like it's the active participation from each of us and the history of that compiling up over time that leads to something that is beyond like enormous, tremendous returns. It's literally priceless to try to rewrite the operating system of society away from increased shareholder value to one where human values are centered. That's priceless. And if you wanted to look at it strictly in financial terms, what does it mean for something that's sitting below $1 billion right now to flip the stock market? Like the greatest run in any asset's history ever. I guess those are the points I would make.
Then what you need is for all the soldiers to return to tend to the fields. And there's nothing wrong after that. But gosh darn it, I'm still out on the battlefield. I'll break in for just a. I'm sorry, I don't.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. I try to cut in at a time, but go ahead.
You're good, bud. I'll be buying some SPX. I hope that you guys have a great night.
You too. Thanks, Bob.
You too. Thank you for dropping in.
Thanks, Bob.
So, Juice, you got a pop in space here.
So about those receipts, though.
Yeah, can we get back to drama?
Yeah. But before we get back to the drama, we missed the 6 minute the market update on the hour of every hour. The update is stop looking at the fucking market. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, what?
Can you repeat
Yeah,
that? I missed that last bit. Can you repeat that just again?
what was it? I forgot what it said. I
Can
said
you give me the
that
market update?
the market update is that stop looking at the fucking market. And oh, I did come up with a thing. I think I'm gonna start looking at all the fucking famous jingles so we could do like ba da ba 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 just DCA. But
One little laugh to yourself.
yeah. Yeah, if we need to squash, we shouldn't have any fucking drama. But if you guys need to squash it, it's the auto heal, and we have to fucking squish that shit.
Hey, whoa. Are we going to? I've been going back and forth in DMs for the last 45 minutes. What, or is this a
Hey, I don't want Chang being a martyr of the bronze.
Hey, the bronze can't be defeated at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's trying to implode from within.
bro, if you think the bronze army is imploding, you're not in the bronze army chat. That's how I see it.
So we're good? Everything, Chang, all good?
I mean, I'm all good, but if Unk want to escalate, then I'm fine with that.
Wait, whoa. Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, guys. Wait, let me take a deep breath. All right. Chang.
I'm hungry.
Chang, here's the thing. When you're a general in the bronze army, you just accept, like, hey, what's your complaint box say, bro? Let's talk about it. I want to know. But Chang, can we please be friends? Because I told you, I fucking.
Hey man, are you being serious? I don't know if you're trolling at this point. Like, I'm the one who called out your action.
No. Whoa.
No. Like, here's the thing. I called you out for being passive aggressive towards me for the past few months.
But what are you talking about? But you can't give.
No,
one
I can
single.
give, because like, how do I give receipt on someone being passive aggressive?
Bro, you can't give a receipt. Not one. You're just like a woman. You just fucking talk.
No, I've given you a receipt.
Like, what is it? What do you mean, Chang?
But like,
Chang.
you just don't want to admit that.
Chang, like, I think I think about you way too much. Like, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
It's like, here's the deal, bro. Here's the deal. Okay, well, you can literally think whatever the fuck you want, right? But here's the deal.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Whoa. Can I ask you a question, bro? How did I hurt you? How did I hurt your feelings? Let's get to the root of this shit. How did I hurt your feelings?
I want to ask you how I hurt your feeling, because
bro, I don't even know. I don't even know you. Like, I don't even care.
But let's be clear. Who started the personal insults?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, receipts. Show a receipt. Quit talking. You're like a woman, bro. You're like a woman. You're upset, bro. That's okay. Hey, baby.
I think you're the one being a woman.
Hey, baby.
I'm giving you my point of view, and you don't try to understand that.
Baby, what?
And you're just trying to use your emotion and like try to rile up things.
Baby, what's wrong? What's wrong, baby? What did I do?
You're being passive aggressive right now.
Baby, what did I do? What did I do, Chang? What did I do, bro?
Well, I called you out multiple times, like, you're being passive aggressive, but you don't want to listen.
I mean, but what are you trying to accomplish? Because let me tell you a fun fact.
I'm trying to accomplish that you probably should stop being passive aggressive.
I'm not.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm literally, bro.
And then you just trying to insult me instead. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's such a big deal about being like, stop trying to be passive aggressive? If you have a problem, just say
I don't even fucking bro. Do you think I
don't understand, like, asking you why you're so passive aggressive. Let it all out. And then,
keep talking. Can I let it out? Hey, let me tell you something, bro. I live in America, and you know what really has bothered me in my life over the last 20 years is this one South Korean motherfucker that I just can't get over, dude. This guy, hey.
Again with personal
bro. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, what the fuck are you trying to prove? Like, I've never said a negative thing about you in my motherfucking life.
No, that's a lie.
But then tell me, then show receipts.
I have witness.
Post it.
I have witness. They're not
Post
here
it.
yet.
Your fucking witness is Chiron, you fucking fag.
No,
like, what are you talking about?
It's crypto. He was in Spaces with you and Chiron.
Bro, you are literally, you're literally. Hey, let me tell you something.
He told me it was nothing but like a hurling insult. You and Chiron about me.
Bro,
so like
you're
what should I respond to?
Literally, bro.
Should I bring a recording of a space that wasn't recorded?
In Korea, did they just keep talking and you just don't get a chance to rebuttal? Is that how that works? I'm trying to culturally appropriate.
You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. I don't get it. Like,
bro,
are you that?
You're a fucking dude in Korea with an opinion, bro. That's what you are. Like,
you too. You're someone in America with an opinion.
Yeah, but I've got an army. I've got an army behind you. That's
like, what's that kind of argument?
The difference is,
you have an opinion. You're a loser. Like, what kind of argument is that?
At least I don't. You know what, bro? Wait, whoa. I'm not even gonna. You know what? I swear, I'm not even gonna talk about you. I'm just. South Korea. We gave them their freedom. My grandpa actually fought in your country just so you could fucking talk
Okay,
shit.
thank you. I appreciate what your grandfather did.
You're welcome.
You're not entitled to what your grandfather did.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. In the new age,
If someone killed my father, I'm not gonna put it on their son.
Bro, here's the deal, bro.
It's nothing to
There's
do with
nobody in this space that thinks you're a man. You're literally a feminine bitch. That's literally what you are. Like literally. Like literally, bro. Like no. It's not even about personal insults.
Listen,
It's like, hey bro.
I never insulted your character, but you're the one always insulting my character.
You're a fag, bro. Like straight up. You're a fag.
Okay. I'm cool with that. Think of me as a fag.
Well, you are. All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Anything more?
I mean, honestly, bro, like, I hope we keep protecting you guys, or else you'll be under Kim Jong-un's fucking rule and fucking, I don't know, as soon as we decide to quit fucking with you.
Protect yourself from Israel first.
Homie, here's the difference. You know what the difference is? Like, honestly, you couldn't protect yourself from me. Do you understand that? That's the difference between like being a man and being an online fuck. Is if we met in the Mojave Desert, there's nobody on this space. There's nobody on this space.
I'd like to see you try because I was a special agent.
Oh my god.
I was a trained special agent. I was a UN peacekeeper.
Bro, there's nobody listening to this. There's literally nobody listening to this that thinks you could beat my ass. Literally nobody. Literally nobody.
Okay.
Bro, literally nobody. Literally. Like, hey, space. Who thinks Shane could beat my fucking ass? You hear that?
Is
You hear that, Shane? That's fucking nothing.
The house gonna deal?
Fucking, yeah. That's how the world feels about your fucking odds.
You laughing as an army member? Chung is an army member.
What's up, Dale? What's up, Zurich?
What up? Yeah, what's going on?
What's good? God damn, I thought I was listening to my wife complain to me. but shit, man. Golly. Yeah, there's no.
Must be fun.
Shit. Damn. There's not that many blows though. Oh man. Everyone else is good. We still have a fucking market to flip. We can't be fucking fighting like that. But shit got recorded. So we
what up? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But how are you, man? Did you have your kid yet? Has that been a thing?
No, not yet. Not yet. In January.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No. I was like, no. It's barely 17 weeks.
Oh, word.
17 weeks, 3 days.
Oh, congrats on that, though, man. That's gonna be awesome. You getting the nest ready?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I might be changing the living situation before the 7 month, but it's crazy out here right now. Finding a spot.
Oh, just
it's almost not even worth being in LA or California. It's too expensive.
Is there like availability, or is it just everything's fucking skyrocketed in price?
Everything's gone up. Everything's gone up. Like 2 bedrooms are crazy. Like, and then a lot of the area. You're familiar with LA, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's probably doubled. Highland Park, Burbank, Pasadena, Echo Park. It's fucking outrageous. And like they're raised the prices so much, but the houses are like shit. Or even apartments.
Where are people dipping on out to? Just getting out of LA, going to like South County or something?
Some are going
or like inland?
Or inland too.
Damn.
They're going deep.
Like even Echo Park is taxed.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you could find something like if you wanted to, if you wanted a two bed, one bath house, you're looking at like up.
Echo Park is a literal open drug space market.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. How's it expensive there? Was this just like after 2020, everything's gone up, or is this like in the last year?
Yeah, after 2020 went up, but then it started surging again like within the last year.
And then the fires in Pasadena.
Oh, the fires is the fires is what messed everything up because it displaced so many people from the Palisades, and those people started moving everywhere, all spread out through. So that's what caused a lot of these houses to spike.
You able to get out of LA, or you trying to stay close for like family to help with the kids and shit?
I'm forced to stay because my family is gonna be a big help in all this. So I'm not. There's no reason to like go to a different state and have no help because then that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, and you know you're paying like $20 an hour or some crazy shit for a nanny or for daycare, so it equals out anyways if you did. So.
Yeah, it was on the news. I think like some daycare, one of the daycare workers like picked up a kid and accidentally, well, it didn't look accidental, but like picked up the kid and flipped the kid, thinking it was going to catch the kid in the air, and the kid just fell on their head, bro. Like it was a 2-year-old. You haven't seen it?
Oh, dude, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, daycare's always sketched me out, man. Like with my little ones, they just always got sick, dude. It's just such a pain.
They're not playing in the dirt enough.
Dude, yeah, but I mean, like, always kids.
I have noticed that. I have noticed that about kids. Like kids are just sick all the time, and their parents are sick. I was like, damn, it's like they're always sick. I'm like, that's what I'm worried about. Like, I'm hardly ever sick.
Well, then it should be good.
Do you get sick a lot?
No, I don't get sick, but I think C-sections have to do with it. Just like it messes up them getting inoculated with all the like weird microbiome that is down there that they don't get. Yeah. And then I don't know, they do like the antibiotic stuff on their eyes, which may or may not have some theoretical implications, but yeah, also like, you know, formula isn't necessarily the thanky shit to be giving kids depending on the brand, which can fuck stuff up. But yeah, it's just all like so many potholes to watch out for, you know what I mean? But yeah, ChatGPT, man. ChatGPT or fucking some sort of AI, you know, it really helps, and you got family, so I'm sure they'll be able to give some recommendations.
For sure. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm excited, but it just like the more I think about it, the longer it feels like it takes, and the less I think about it, like it's going by week after week. So like it's funny because like we have so many friends that have already had kids, and they're just trying to throw all the stuff that they don't want anymore and give it to us. I was like, bro, I don't even have enough room for all. Like everyone's trying to. I have like 4 different people trying to give me strollers. I was like, bro,
dude,
I don't need that. I'm just
blessing.
having. Yeah, so I'm just like, I just need one. So someone already beat them to it. I already got one.
No, you gotta get like the little one, and then you gotta get the travel, and then you gotta get the park one, man. They like market the fuck out of parents. It's crazy. It's like it's like a wedding, you know what I mean? It's like every little thing is just super seismic, but that's why it's a blessing to try.
I'm wondering if I should get I wonder if I should get diapers now. Like if I find them on sale, I'm thinking of doing that.
Brother, it's worth it if you like the brand. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Because you'll be going through them like crazy,
researching right now. Shit.
Dude, that like, you know, like between wipes and diapers, bro. You know, it's like when people are like, "Oh, can I get you something?" It's like, dude, just get me fucking diapers, bro. Because kids be pooping, dude. Kids be pooping.
Yeah, that's the one I'm researching. All that right now. See what's What's good out there? I'm gonna have to ask Jordan to make some SPX or something.
Get your Aeon on there or something. That'd be cool.
But yeah, everything else is good. Life's good. Life's not bad, but yeah, no complaints. I mean, I feel like the older you get, the less you complain about if life hasn't humbled you to not.
Yeah, 100%. Because like the complaining doesn't ever accomplish anything, so it's like fine.
It does not help at all. Then you just start spinning your wheels.
100%.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's cool doing all the doctor stuff. Yeah. The human body is crazy. Making a baby.
Yeah, dude, it's like some complex shit going on. It's but you know, people have been having kids since the dawn of man, right? So people are pretty schooled on how to do it and how to make sure everything's okay. And there's all the tips and all the crazy shit online, and for the most part, it's pretty much sound, you know. So it's like a million answers to any question, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. We're 'cause I think you said you had a couple kids. Were they different? Like would they
yeah,
have
dude, night and
different
day,
birth
man.
experiences?
Night and day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the first one was just madness because you know you have like I mean, most little ladies are gonna have like their written plan. You know what I mean? Like how they imagine things to be. And like if I could have turned back time, I would have. I mean, I don't know how I would have done it, but I would have had a conversation with the little lady that, like, regardless of how things go down, like, just, you know, it's a beautiful thing, regardless. Like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be a Disney movie, you know what I mean?
For sure, yeah. They were all telling me about like, oh, there's gonna be a playlist. A playlist. I was like, what the fuck are we worrying about music right now?
that's it.
But yeah, and then they're telling me that, oh, don't faint. I was like, I'm going in there to do the job. I mean, I'm not thinking of fainting, but I guess it gets crazy.
Yeah, you got one job, dude, but you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? If you want to cut the cord or not, but that's all you got to do.
That's all I gotta do.
That's all you got to
Hopefully
do.
they don't give me.
Other than
Hopefully they don't give me some dull scissors.
yeah, you gotta wait too. That's the strat. You gotta wait for a couple minutes, and then
they tell you where to exactly cut. Like you can't overcut or undercut. Like
oh no, yeah, dude, it's like a tendon. I mean, this might be TMI, you know what I'm saying? But it's like difficult to cut through. It's not like gonna be like cutting through paper, you know what I mean? So like, but you ain't hurting nobody. So yeah, they tell you exactly where to cut. You do your thing, and mission accomplished. Just yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of hoping that they come before the year ends because I know it's first week of January, but it'd be cool. December, whenever.
Word. Little Christmas present, man.
Yeah. Wrap up the year that way. Yeah. If anyone else wants to come chat, we got a couple. We're gonna stay on for like maybe another 15 minutes, but there's a good transmission. I mean, I guess everything gets cleared up in the air, but hopefully there's no bad blood between anyone, and it's all good. I love both of you guys.
Who are you talking about?
Talking about Noname.
I fucking love Noname, bro. Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, I love all you guys. But Juice, you got a PC SPX channel forming. Once this conversation ends at, let me see, 6 minutes, whatever time clock you're on, I'm about to start a space.
Yeah.
And we're going to air it out. You know what I mean?
All right.
I love you. But, hey, bro, you're the fucking guy. You're literally the guy.
Also, shout out to Aeon, bro. We're going to meet up on the 29th. If anyone's in LA, we're going to go hit up some Korean barbecue and then start the LA chapter.
Sick, dude.
I don't know. Any recommendations? You know any? I know a couple.
Like in Cape Town, or are you?
I'm thinking, yeah, we gotta. We're not gonna have Korean barbecue and not be in K Town. Like it's a must.
Shit. Let me think.
Let
me think about. I'll DM you if I can.
Yeah. Hoodish, you're back.
I am.
Are you coming to get your general?
What's well? I have missed the last like 15 minutes. So what happened?
You could go back to the recording.
Oh boy.
But
Okay.
yeah. But Ankh said he's gonna start another space after this one, and it all clears out there.
Okay. Well, look, everyone here has more in common with each other than they do with normal people in society. Sure, we can shake hands. Sure, we can all be the bigger person, and we can all get along. We have a stock market to flip. So, and also, like, think about it this way as well. Whenever we have like new people come to the spaces, if the first thing they're hearing is infighting, like on a space, I know we got to work things out. Like there is a place for that too. But if the first thing they're hearing is infighting, we're doing damage. So yeah, I don't know. Again, that's just my 2 SPX. Everyone here, I love you very much. You're all great.
Hoodish, you're 100% right. And the thing is, this space, we kumbaya this shit for like 3 hours. But in 2 minutes, a Bronze Army space opens. And we air it out, bro, because we're fucking men, right? So I love all you guys. I love talking to all you guys. Sorry y'all compared me to Noname, but I will have the space in 1 minute and 45 seconds. So, hey, Aeon, bro, thank you for running this shit, bro. For real. I love you, dude. Thanks for doing what you do.
Are you ending yours soon? Are you, Juice?
Yeah, I got like a couple minutes.
Okay, so it's going to be a transition. What I would say is though, like, just don't forget how much people like Chang do in the background that we might not see. They do a lot for SPX. I know we all like 100%. I know we're all putting our time in, and I know some people are a little frustrated with what's going on in the market, and that's when maybe a bit of infighting, happens or whatever. But let's just understand that someone like Chang does a lot for this community, and they put in a lot of hours, and they should be respected, and they should be loved, and we don't need to be like arguing these people because they're good people. Just remember, you've got more in common with each other than the rest of the people. Like there's millions of people who need SPX, and if we're going to be dickheads, they're going to look at us. Like I looked at the Jimothy fucking space before, and I just thought, you bunch of fucking retards, and we should not be looked at that way because we are pretty cool people. A lot of us are really cool people. So yeah, just have a little bit of chill. And also, the last point, and then I'll mute, is like, stop forcing shit as well. Like, we don't need to have a fucking idea every 2 seconds. Like, let it just chill. Let the fucking thing just marinate right now. Do nothing. Like, just don't fuck up. Like, it's the biggest advice I think I've put in my own brain. So don't force tweets. Don't force videos. Don't force spaces. Don't force anything. Because if you do, then it waters down what the product is. And the product's a really good product. So don't fuck up. Switch off if you have to. Have a week off. Fuck. It's all good.
Put the blaze on.
Put the doobie on. Relax. Put the feet up if you can. If you're lucky enough to get a bit of weed or a bottle of Jack, whatever, man. Like, just switch off for a week or so. Come back. Nothing will change. Everyone's still going to be like, "What's up, man? We love you."
Yeah,
it's all
facts.
good.
Facts. Yeah, I actually did this transmission sober, and I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but here we are. but anyways, hey, yeah. Fuck. I need to think about what I was gonna say after it just dropped that bomb. So yeah, just let's keep it cool. Let's keep it pushing, and just buy SPX.
It's good to let some steam out.
Yeah. I mean,
It's Wednesday.
that was a
Middle
little.
of the week.
That was a lot of steam, though. That felt like it was, building up for a little too long. But
Hey, but the pot busts here in about 2 minutes. Bronze Army Spacious. Let's go.
The war room's open.
all right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys next week, and I love you. Let's fucking flip the stock market. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna clip stuff from. I've been clipping stuff, but I don't even know if I want to clip any of this shit.
Clips might get you banned.
I mean,
Hey, like before, I don't know, we talk about clipping, but Chang, I'll see you in the next space. Love you guys.
all right,
What? You just want to continue the fight? Okay, I guess.
all right,
He
guys.
just wants to continue saying what's that sex.
Hey, just these goddamn women, bro. They just
Nah.
they just want to keep punching.
All right, guys. All right. Good night. I love
Bronze
it.
Army.
Good night.
Bronze Army.
Love you.
Coming up.
Love you.
Bye.